Welcome to episode 48. Holy cow, 48 episodes of the old 77. Hey friends, what's going on? My name is Scott. I'm here to tell you a couple of unfortunate things. And I apologize for this because it's kind of on me, so I'll be the one to drop it. This week we had a great guest. We had Big Philly Mike on. This is Philly's third? I think it's his third appearance on the show. And I hate to do it to him, but man, we always use Big Philly Mike as like the guinea pig because he's a friend of the show, man. You know, you always can work the bugs out with your friends. Unfortunately, this one was a really good episode. I mean, we had everything rolling. The audio sounded great from him, from us. It was banging. My computer updated midway through. That's why we lost Big Philly Mike's audio. So I went through and I tried to raise it up as much as I could. So we have trimmed down a 2-hour show for you to 18 minutes. That's good salvageable audio, because frankly, I wouldn't want to go through a show that long and hear it the whole time. It was a great show. Unfortunately, we'll get Big Philly Mike on again. I know we will. Unfortunately, I'm giving you half of the first segment. For segment 2, we're going to do another one, because man, we've got a great show for you this next one coming up. 49, we've actually got... Well, I don't want to ruin it, but it's going to be a great show. And so we're going to talk more supernatural and paranormal. So we thought, hey, why not, man? Let's go back to our very first one. Well, one of our very first ones where we had Matt's dad on talking about his experience with the supernatural. So without ado, here is episode 48 of the old 77. Sorry, guys, technical difficulties. We'll be back better than ever next week.
Thank you for listening to the old 77 podcast.
Weinstein got away with it for too long.
Way too
OJ
long.
got away with it because he's
OJ.
Yeah,
I mean, he had Johnny Cochran, right?
Yeah, Johnny Cochran, and the glove didn't fit, so you must have quit.
You must have quit.
Right?
Bill Cosby. I
Bill
mean, that
Co-
was nuts.
Yeah.
It was like, wasn't it some comedian
It was a
that...
ridiculous
I
amount.
mean, how many pudding pops did that guy go through?
Who are you?
Hi there. This is the old 77. It's a safe place in an unsafe world.
Oh, baby. I'm so ready for this.
Warning, foul language may occur due to the subject matter. Become a subscriber at patreon.com/theold77podcast. Subscribers get bonus content and early access to episodes. Find out more at patreon.com/theold77podcast. Thanks for listening.
Enough with the noise, bitches!
Welcome back to the Old 77, live from the Old 77 studios in Jefferson City. It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
What's up, guys?
Good evening, gentlemen.
Episode 48.
Do you guys like the Goonies intro?
I loved the Goonies intro.
Hell yeah. You didn't hear me, but I was asking who did it.
Right.
Is that you, Maddie?
It was.
Oh,
it was
yes,
me.
yes.
Fucking awesome, man.
So all the good ones are Matt.
Yeah, he's the imaging guy.
I'm the guy that can just fake it. Matt's
Yeah.
the guy who can do the good ones.
He's
We
at-
try to put a nice product on here. So.
Oh, dude, we
do,
sound
we do,
professional
absolutely,
as hell.
man.
We sound
Welcome
professional
back
as
to
hell.
a friend of the show, Big Philly Mike.
Big
in
Philly
the
Mike.
house, all the way from Conshohocken, PA. Conshohocken,
Say that.
which is Indian for Irish lover.
Irish lover. Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's funny because I said that the other day while I slipped in the bathroom.
Yeah, I was gonna look it up in my Native American translation.
Right, I think I
Yeah.
conched my hocking.
All right, so Big Philly Mike, what are you sipping on over there tonight, dude?
Yeah, what's the beverage of choice, Mikey?
Yingling. Okay,
Yingling,
all right.
nice.
The oldest brewery in America.
Didn't somebody? Well, no, Andrea just came back and brought some Yingling.
Yes,
back,
we
right?
have Yinling tonight in the fridge at the old 77 beer fridge.
Yeah, the wifey just got back from a trip
That's right.
to Memphis.
She went to Memphis.
One of
yes.
my favorite towns. My
I've
son's,
never been. I'd like to go.
Been there a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like it's dirty, but
it is dirty.
Memphis is dirty.
All
you have
metro-
to go
all-
with that though.
all
Yeah.
big metros are dirty, and I'm from Kensington, and so like Mike knows, we grew up. We grew up around trash. So
Yeah.
like our immune systems are like fucking Fort Knox,
You're
dude.
built like a tank.
Right.
You can handle Memphis.
Yeah, I can handle
Memphis
Memphis.
is nothing. They got some great barbecue out there,
Oh
man.
yeah. Well, Scott and I are sipping on some brew from
Yes.
Last Flight Brewing Company here in Jefferson City on Heisinger Road. We have a growler of the Irish Red.
It's
So
beautifully
to you
red.
guys
Look at
there,
that.
this is actually very delicious.
It's
Here,
nice.
Give me a
man.
little toast there,
Give me a
Scott.
little toasty toast.
But it's very smooth,
Sir?
right? There's not a lot of afterbite to
no,
it.
I like this. This is good. This is really good.
That's good. That's good.
That's some good beer.
That's some good beer right there.
And I'm sticking with Elijah tonight.
But
Absolutely,
Last
dude.
Flight has outdoor seating. They make their own beer. You can get growlers. Depending on what beer it is, refills are $15 and also $20.
And that's
Nice.
a big ass bottle, man. Look at that
Dude,
thing.
I was gonna say that growler's
I mean,
enormous.
Scott-
It's a growler.
Scott and I already had 2 rounds on it, so
Oh, that's right. Dude.
Yeah.
That's right. We've had 2 tugs off of it.
And this is the kind of bottle that, like, you're not going to want to just throw this
Oh
bottle
no, no, no!
away.
You take that back. And you
No,
get
you
refills,
take it back and
man.
get refills.
Okay.
I have
You
3
get
of those at my
refills on
house.
those. Yeah.
What's the best
Listen
part?
to Matt. I got 3
Yeah.
of them.
The best part about Last Flight is you can take your dog.
So I've noticed they've had a few of those events coming up lately. They've got a calendar online, Facebook.com.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't trust my dog enough to take her
No,
there.
I don't either. Oh God, no. You imagine my little Chihuahua on something like that? She would just eat people alive.
Yeah, yeah. It would be like fucking Cujo in there.
Yeah, the ankles would be bitten up. That's for sure.
No bitch's ankles are safe.
I take it to the bar all the time.
Hell
So,
yeah.
hey,
let's-
Mike.
got a great day and ain't nobody fucking with you.
Hey, Mike, share with our audience and with the guys. Share with our audience and the guys what your dog's nickname is right now. Your wife gave it to him.
Saying, colossal cock.
There you go.
The colossal cock.
Apparently, this dog has a giant dong.
Nice. Is he neutered?
God, I hope so.
That dude.
Well, I mean,
A year-old yet.
yeah.
Is he trying to like dry hump things like your couch or maybe
You?
you?
Man, both of them, not me.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a giant dog. He's like a pony.
I had a Great Dane. Yeah, I had a Great Dane as a kid. They're awesome dogs. They just don't live long enough.
Nah.
Yeah, that's sad. That's a sad part about having a dog that size.
big dog,
I mean,
yeah.
Mojo was what 9, Mike, when he passed.
Yeah, like 9.5.
Was
Just made it to 10.
was Mojo a Great Dane?
Yes.
Yeah, which that's correct me if I'm wrong, but 9 or 10 is pretty good for a Great Dane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, a lot of issues, man.
yeah, yeah. Those big dogs always do, man. I have
Man,
boxers, and they
Every breed has its issues.
True.
Oh, yeah. That's the truth, man.
From big to little to small to medium to
Yeah.
intermediate, they all got their issues.
yeah, that's true.
I feel like a lot of times where there's a mixed breed, they have like less issues than the full breeds.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
I guess
So,
that's just because like a lot of the full breeds have like I mean
a
like
lot of inbreeding.
No,
Bot-
man,
like-
it's the shit that makes them.
I guess
Like,
you're right.
that
Yeah.
makes them the rare breed
Yeah.
that you've got to like breed into them. That's what fucks them up.
it's like I've always liked bulldogs. I've kind of always wanted like an English bulldog, but I feel so sorry for those little guys because they can't. I mean, just the way they're bred, they can't hardly breathe.
Right.
They're really prone to like.
Yeah, breathing problems.
Yeah, they're prone to like hip dysplasia. They get like cherry eye that you got to go in and get surgery and get it
yeah,
fixed.
yeah.
It's a whole big
I've
deal.
seen that. That shit's man.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I worked at a pet store, and we used to have this lady that would come in, and she had 2 bulldogs, and she would always put them under on the bottom part of the shopping cart and just cruise them around. Man, they were just as cool as they could be. What were you gonna say, Mike?
Nah. Nah, like, there's certain things, like certain breeds, man, that, like, I have to get them fixed, but as I'm getting them fixed, there's this new thing called tacking. So they actually take a staple and take the stomach and staple it to a rib cage
Ah.
because their stomach floats.
Oh, that's wicked.
My last dog died of this. It's called bloat, and their stomach actually floats.
Oh, so they're
yeah,
doing
yeah.
so. Oh wow.
So they're doing like preventative now?
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Fucked up shit.
Yeah, see, and that's just like that, man.
And that
Yeah.
might buy him another, 2-3 years there.
Hopefully.
You know.
Yeah. Now, if Mojo had that, he probably would have lived through it. But
Yeah.
Right.
And is that what he died from, Mike?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed. Yeah, my bad. Good thing I'm listening to you.
you never fucking listen to me, man.
Yeah, you're like my wife. Oh. Shots fired.
You guys want to go ahead and restart the show now?
No, that's a joke between my wife and I.
Okay.
She knows that I don't listen to her half the time. So.
Mine too.
I was just thinking it was like the bro hole
Okay,
issue
for
or
one,
something. I didn't know,
think,
man.
I think every man is accused of not listening to their wife. There are too many memes out there where it's like, here's the woman, here's the guy not listening to his wife.
Yeah. I loved the meme.
Like there's too many. Not like we'll sit there. Like men are distracted very easily, and I am distracted all the time. And she'll tell you.
Which one of you guys posted the meme the other day of the guy standing there, and then it said something in front of the guy, and then there was the wife, something about like my husband doesn't know, but my
had Ben Affleck smoking a cigarette. That was me.
Yeah.
Had Ben Affleck smoking a cigarette, and it was just that like look he had, right?
Yeah.
And it said me when my wife has misplaced my keys.
Right.
And then it had Gwyneth Paltrow smoking a cigarette, looking like a bitch, right?
Yeah.
She had that look.
Oh, yeah.
And it said me, and it was supposed to be your wife.
Yeah.
When I find his keys in the exact place he left them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've been guilty of that like 20-fold, dude.
I always just expect my wife to know where all my shit is at all times.
I just imagine that she's, automatically moved my shit when it's not in place.
And do you know what she tells me all the time?
What?
You do this shit all the time. You
course.
do this all the time, Matt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I know. So there's a reason why we have a key rack at the front door.
I know.
I was like, I just keep my key, I keep my Jeep key now just in my Jeep in the garage.
Yeah. Well, that's.
I was like, why am I even going to take it into the house?
Yeah.
Just leave it in the garage.
I bring my keys in, but I don't need to where I live. It's not like somebody's
I was
going
gonna
to
say
come. Yeah.
Dave's in the middle of the boonies. You are in the Goonies, actually.
But
man.
honestly, though, there are so many movies that are set like in the middle of the woods like that.
Yeah.
That it would freak me out to be like not locking my
Dude,
not
so
locking my
okay,
door.
we
Yeah.
went to Dave's house on Tuesday, right? Dave had a pet squirrel for a while. A squirrel fell out of a nest. Somehow
Yeah.
Dave ended up nursing it back to health. It wasn't doing something with milk, so I don't know what was up. But
I
my
gave
wife
him-
totally reached out, was like, Dave, can we come see the squirrel?
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah. So out to Dave's we go, man. Trekking out to the Goonies, and she ends up getting the squirrel to eat milk and all that.
She was great with the squirrel.
Now, where do you keep the squirrel?
Well, so the squirrel has a new
Squirrel's
home.
gone now,
The
right?
squirrel's gone now. So
Dave, literally the new squirrel master, by the way.
Yeah.
No longer Tommy Chung. It's you.
that's right. That's right. No, man.
Did you keep it in like your front pocket and just like give it little
Right.
nuts and shit?
I could have.
Right. Well, Andrea had it. It crawled up in her fucking shirt, like her shoulder or
Yeah.
something. Of her,
Did the claws hurt?
of her
when it was
jacket.
crawling?
No, but
Dude,
I
I
mean,
straight told her, man. Mike, get me. Mike, I told her that's how pandemics start. Don't be doing that shit.
Yeah. Once it was a bat, now it's a squirrel.
Got some squirrel rabies.
Right, I got the squirrel herp now. Shit.
well, my kids like kept sticking their finger right in front of his mouth.
That's the way to, kind of.
eat it, squirrel.
Well,
eat
he
it.
would he was very gentle. Like he would nibble on their finger, hoping that it was a nipple, and then when it
Right.
wasn't a nipple, he would back off. Like he was super chill. We
It's
named
like all I wanted was some titty, man.
it,
Right.
Yeah.
Just he wanted that blue titty milk.
We
It's funny, man, because we mixed some
and
milk up
Skywalker.
out there, and I had some on my shirt. My shirt was blue.
yeah
Him and Skywalker.
yeah. That's right, because I called it blue titty milk.
Right. It was blue titty milk.
Yeah. So Rowley, his name is Rowley.
Okay.
Cardinals fans will get the reference because of the Rowley Squirrel in
Rowley
2011. So I named him Rowley. So Rowley is with my friend Kirsten now.
Nice.
Kirsten.
What is she doing with him?
Well, so I used to work with Kirsten at Petco way back in the day when I worked at the pet store, and she is like really good with animals. She knows how to take care of babies that need.
So is she going to domesticate this squirrel?
Well, I think.
I don't know if this squirrel can be like put back in the
Well,
wild.
yeah,
yet,
that's the
man.
thing is like the plan I think is to try to set him free when he's
Right.
big enough. But from everything that I've been reading on the internet, like he might just want to come. He might just want to stay with her.
He might want to hang.
Because like they're like once you take away their like natural habitat,
Right.
Yeah,
and you basically spoil them.
yeah, they're
It's kind,
helpless.
it's kind of like a.
It's the fear, man.
It's
Once
kinda
you
like
take
the
that
animal-
fear
yeah.
away of humanity.
It's kind of like the animals in the zoo. Once you, I
Right.
mean, it's really hard to. You have to like slowly put them back into like this conversation.
yeah,
What's that?
We need to plug your computer in or it's going to die.
Jesus.
yeah.
Like
Can you
know
just
them in a
reach
natural
around there, Dave?
habitat or something like that.
I'll get
You got it.
But to put them back in the wild, that would have to be like a slow process.
Yeah, and that's the thing, that I kept reading online is like Scott was saying, you want them to have a fear of people. You want them to have a fear of, like dogs. And so putting it back in the wild, it's not going to be afraid of people.
Right.
Because it knows me and it knows my kids. So,
Now, does she
know.
let it? Does she let it like run around her house and stuff?
well, at least as of yesterday, like he wouldn't run very far.
Mm-hmm.
Like he always would stay close. Like he had every chance in the world to run free out at my house, but he just kept coming back to
Yeah,
us.
I mean, like, why blow a good thing?
absolutely.
Because he'd probably wind up dead in a few days.
He definitely
by
would have.
himself.
Yeah, if we wouldn't have taken him, he would have ended up dead.
Well,
for
think about
sure.
it. You have like American eagles out by you,
Hawks.
Yeah. I mean, some
Vultures.
serious predators, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Coyotes, foxes.
Dude, they got squirrels in Philly, man. They climb the electrical wires and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had squirrels in Kensington growing up.
There's some smart little fuckers.
Pretty wild. Ghetto. It was like little ghetto squirrels.
Yeah. Were they not afraid of people? Because they're just around people so
I mean,
much?
where the hell does a squirrel live in like Kensington? I mean, there's no trees.
Well, that's a good question, man.
They would always go to freaking Needle Point Park, man.
McPherson Square.
Yeah.
Shout out to McPherson Square and all the heroin addicts out there.
Are there trees out there?
A few.
Trees and needles?
Yes. Good old Kensington, baby.
Oh, man.
Scott's losing his shit over there when I was
What's going on over there, dude?
Sorry, man. I was getting everything all plugged in.
talking about Kensington here. Mike and I, we lived through it, baby. People are like, how did you?
Something that cracked
how
me
did you
up,
guys-
and then I had to go in the other room.
How did you guys survive Kensington? Well, it wasn't that bad when we were growing up.
Yeah. Were there a bunch of addicts and stuff running around even
Not
back
yet.
then, though?
I mean, drugs were pretty prevalent, but it wasn't like,
Wave of drugs.
yeah, it was more cocaine.
yeah, back in the 80s.
Now it's all heroin, and
Yep.
you have these zombies walking around K&A now. I read about it
Yeah.
all the time. I mean, I haven't been back to Kensington in like 5-6 years.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I did, I was driving through it, and I took Sarah down there, and she's like, "You grew up here? Are you
Yeah.
kidding? You grew up here?" I'm like,
Right.
it was different back then.
Sure.
Because a lot of people now have like bars on their windows and stuff.
Wow.
So I was really sad. I was sad to see that neighborhood go downhill like it was.
Right, because that's where
know.
you grew up, man.
Like, I have dreams about it. Like, I have dreams that like I'm hanging out with you guys, but we're in my old house and on like Elkhart Street. That was the name of the street I grew up on.
Mm-hmm.
No kidding.
And I'm like, this is weird. Why the fuck am I back in Kensington with Scott and Dave or someone that I knew out here? Or
Yeah.
it's Sarah and I. We're just hanging out in the living room and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, that'll always be
It's
like
weird. It's
What
like
the
this. It's stuck in my subconscious, man.
Yeah, it'll probably always
Dude, it's
be
where you come from.
Yeah, it'll always be home to you in some sense.
Right?
I have dreams like that a lot where I'm like in somewhere, I'm with people that I know today, but I'm at some place that I
Man, I don't
associate
have
with my
those.
childhood.
Yeah. I say let's take a break real quick.
Okay, let's do that. A big ups to our friends at In the Groove. Check out their new location, 708. They are open right now at 708 Jefferson Street.
Hell yeah.
Jeff City.
And Jamie Rector, the owner of it,
Yeah, Jamie
he was
just on the show.
last episode. So
Yeah.
check that episode out.
It's
That was
episode
great.
47 for you guys at home. And you can check us out every Tuesday. We come out.
Oop, sorry. Go ahead.
Awesome. We come out on every platform, so you can check us out. Also, if you would like to get this show, like, I don't know, right now, you can check us out on patreon.com/theold77 because you can get access to early episodes.
That's right. We're everywhere you get your podcasts.
That's
Spotify,
right.
Apple, Anchor.
Tune in even.
tune in.
Pandora.
Anywhere,
Right?
baby.
If
And
you can't-
$5 gets you anything.
That's right.
And thanks, guys, for everyone who's been supporting us so far.
Absolutely.
Our social media is blowing up on IG and also
Hell
Facebook.
yeah.
So, we feel like this show is going in the right direction. It's maturing, and if you want to be part of it,
Absolutely.
you are more than welcome to.
Hit
We
us
are
up.
the podcast for the people.
Yes, check us out. Patreon.com/theold77.
I want to give one
podcast.
more shout out to the people at Studio 573, the gym that my wife works at.
There you go.
Absolutely, man.
Because a lot of those people have been listening to us.
Well,
and,
thank you very much.
And,
Oh, right on.
binging us. So
Binging us.
Binging our episodes, yeah.
I think Dave is just
So-
like really sucking up to his wife right now because she's like an ass whooping machine.
It's
She
true.
frightens me.
It's true.
I see her
Right.
doing push-ups, so I'm like,
I know,
oh my
right?
god,
She frightens me.
Yeah.
Like she makes me feel bad about myself.
Me too. And I
It's
gotta
like,
live with
Jesus,
I gotta
Jessica.
live with her.
Hey Jessica, if you're listening to this, hey, why don't you just slow down a little bit?
No, girl. You do you.
Slow
You
down.
Do you.
You're scaring us.
Please.
You're scaring
you
me,
keep
honey.
on keeping on.
You make me feel like a lazy piece of shit. Come on, man.
All right, guys.
We'll be back.
We'll see you on the flip.
Yeah. Mikey Mike.
Your memories. Pregnancy, kids growing up, family, senior year of high school, getting engaged, You want to keep those moments forever. But the problem with most photographers is they decide which moments you keep. They'll sell you a single picture or a big all-inclusive package that might include photos you don't want at a cost that's outside of your budget. That's why I don't. You decide. A single photo, a single hour, you choose. You get all of your edited photos, everything, at Andrew Marie Photography. You get quality photos at prices you can afford. After all, they're your memories. Find us on Facebook, Andrew Marie Photography and Custom Design.
Welcome back to the old 77, a safe place and a...
Very unsafe world.
That's right,
Before
Scott.
we continue, Matt, reach
Yeah.
down right underneath the desk and shut off that monitor, or there'll be a massive echo.
Hello.
Just push it. There's a switch right there. Just push it. All the way to the right. Oh, there you go.
There we
All
go.
right. Hey, okay. So we are here today
Yes.
with Matt's dad.
Jim Francis,
Live on the show.
live in effect, straight from Philadelphia, PA, where the great
Hey.
state of Pennsylvania is still locked down by quarantine.
Poor
Yeah,
guy.
you can't even get a haircut now.
Yeah,
Look at
that sucks.
He needs a haircut too.
But Dad, you still look handsome as ever.
I know.
So basically, Scott and I, we're getting into the subject of urban legends.
Right. And we were talking about the Jersey Devil. And Matt brought up that you had an experience with the Jersey Devil a couple of times.
You and your cousins.
Yeah, well, we were down in the Brownsville. It's like the what do they call it?
The Pine Barrens?
The Pine Barrens, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty rough, you know, like back then, you know. And I had a '49 Plymouth, and I wasn't too good with the car, you know.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question just to set it all up. Is this back in like the early 60s?
I'd say the '60s.
Late
60s.
Like mid 60s
Yeah.
before you got married?
Yeah, late '60s, yeah.
Okay. And so it was you, your cousins.
Well, early '60s.
Now, were you coming from AC or were you going to AC?
Oh, we were coming home from a dance
Oh, from a dance. Okay.
down there. You know, they had barn dances down there.
Sure. You said barn
And,
dances?
Yeah, barn dances.
They have like cow tipping and stuff going on down there?
Yeah.
For y'all city folk?
Yeah.
Like, all you city motherfuckers got to come down here to the Brownsville and cow tip.
You don't cow tip. I'm from the country. That's a myth.
Well, the Jersey country is a lot different than
then
like
we,
Midwest country. It's like it's all swampland.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not
Well,
farmland.
I had picked some girl up.
Okay.
My cousin
Ooh.
picked some girl up, and we were going to. We almost had a fight.
Sure.
So we, decided to leave. You know.
So this is on your way home from this dance that you guys stop
Well, we were
off to
gonna
the side
go-
of the road, right?
We were going to go down to the park
Okay.
and do some necking. Naked necking.
Yeah, he did.
That's awesome, Dad. You're true. He's the.
He's a necking pioneer, Jim Francis.
Yeah, he's
ladies and
he's the player pioneer.
Yeah, player. Yeah. I wish.
So you were coming back from this dance. You were driving home. You wanted to stop off to the side of the road.
We stopped off and went down this ditch. and
This is
we
like a
just
side.
parked,
Is
you
it
know?
like it's like one of those like side country roads?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
This was New Jersey before, everything started getting built up.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, you're
Still-
talking.
still pretty rural.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then what happened? Like you guys stop on the side of the road, take a piss. So tell me in detail, like what exactly went on.
Well, we got comfortable, as usual.
Oh yeah.
And we heard this thing in the woods. We were coming out, like,
Sure.
and
Now,
something grabbed the bumper
Okay.
of the car.
So was it like
That
a
was a
jolt?
Ford.
Was it like a jolt on to the back of the
Yeah,
bumper?
it was like a jolt. So it was scary.
You could feel it holding on to you, like
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
It grabbed the bumper.
So what
And,
what did you
we
see
backed-
exactly?
I backed out of it, and it was hard getting out because there's a lot of sand and whatever. You
Oh
know?
yeah, sure, yeah. So what exactly did you see, like, in your
Well,
rear view mirror or your side
this
mirrors?
thing was had a lot of hair.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was my other cousin, you know, like having a joke with me, you know, like. But it wasn't, you know.
Sure.
And it was about 6 foot something, you know.
It was like a
It
tall,
was,
tall being
It was,
thing.
it was a linebacker, you know. That's what it looked like, you know,
Wow.
like big.
So did you see like the face or anything?
It was dark. It was pitch black.
Yeah.
I seen a lot of hair, you know.
So you didn't really see its face. You just saw the body of this thing.
Yeah, yeah. And there was a time that we finally got home. Your grandfather said, "What happened to the car?"
Mm-hmm.
And I
Oh,
was
yeah.
still shaking. You know?
How the hell do you explain that? By the way, there was some kind of creature that came out of the Pine Barrens and grabbed the back bumper.
Oh, you boys are drunk.
He'd be like, "What kind of acid did you take tonight,
Right.
Jim?"
Well, there was no drugs back then.
Well, there
We
was. It
were
was just you weren't
drinking,
taking
that
them.
was
Sleep it
about
off. Yeah, yeah.
So after this thing grabbed the back bumper, and you
It
felt
bent it.
you so you
It bent-
you-
it
so you
actually bent it.
so you
know?
felt it holding on to you guys as you were trying to leave. I mean, were you shitting your pants?
No, my cousin was.
Really?
Yeah.
Want to call him out?
Huh?
Want to call him out?
Yeah. What's his name, Dad?
No. He's down in Florida.
Oh, okay, okay. So, do you guys ever like when you ever if you ever like talk to him now? Do you ever like kind of talk about what happened back then?
We don't talk about that much. I don't talk to them that much.
Okay,
Because I don't know, we parted company, I guess. You know, we get certain age, you know, your
Yeah.
own friends, and that's it, you know.
Yeah. Do you think if you ever like saw him again, you guys would, bring
I
it
got
up?
his number and everything, you know.
Yeah.
I had to call him up on a Sunday or something, you know.
Yeah. Did you guys did you have like bad dreams afterwards about all this? After all this happened to you?
No, not really.
Did you ever have another experience?
Yeah.
I was about, I'd say 4. And
Mm-hmm.
one day my uncle come over to the house. He had a box in his hand. And my father lost his arm.
Mm-hmm. Grandpa? Yep.
Yeah. And he had some kind of a accident in work.
Mm-hmm.
And he lost the arm. And all I see is bloody shirt and stuff like that. And then I'm sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking out the window, and this thing jumped off like the outhouse. We had an outhouse in the back.
Sure. How tall was the
Sure.
outhouse, Dad?
Huh?
How tall was the outhouse? How
Uh,
tall was it? How far did this thing jump down?
I'd say 6 foot.
Okay.
You know, and it jumped down into a what do they call it? It goes into a basement.
It was like a storm basement or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Like storm cellar.
A storm
And,
cellar. That's it. Yeah.
And they found a dog dead, puddles.
What?
Yeah,
Now was it
they found a dog dead.
was it an
I don't know
older
what
dog
happened.
or
I-
was it?
You know, like they cover a lot of things up, my parents.
Yeah,
you know?
sure. So this thing kind of like, did it look at you at all, or?
This was shaped. This thing was actually. It didn't have any clothes on.
Mm.
This was like a shadow,
Yeah.
and the thing was standing straight up.
Wow.
And all of a sudden, he jumped off and went down, straight down.
Wicked.
Wow.
So, you know, I still remember. You know, like
It really had to make an impression on you. I mean, you're
yeah.
what 76 years old now, and you can still clearly remember what happened.
Yeah. And they tore. I walked past there. I drove past there, and the house is gone.
Oh yeah, sure.
Totally gone.
A lot of
Yeah.
redevelopment and stuff.
Yeah.
But so when you saw this, did you tell your parents about it?
I told Mom. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma.
And what'd she say?
She said, "Oh, you're dreaming. You're just, you know."
Well, yeah, that's what you would
She
tell
didn't
someone
believe
that said that.
Yeah.
Right when the dog died, that, you know, that's something else.
Yeah.
The dog was yelping,
Sure.
and that was, you know.
Weird.
That is strange.
So it basically killed the dog.
Yeah, whatever.
Man. So what kind of body like did it have?
Was it like
It
a
had
cat or
it was a long body, you know, like
And it was standing up like a
Yeah.
person?
it was standing up on top of a roof,
Uh-huh.
the outhouse roof.
Sure.
Was it
and then
hairy as
jumped
well?
Down.
Was it hairy too?
No, it was not hairy.
Oh. Okay.
No.
Did you see its face?
Vaguely.
Vaguely.
Like, I just, you know, like I blotted it out.
Like it
Blotted
happened. It happened so fast, and you were so scared. I'm sure you were just kind of like, "Wow, is this really happening to me?"
I from that day on, I just remember things like that, and I just, you know, like there's got to be something, you know. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Wow, that's crazy, Dad.
Have you had any other kind of supernatural experiences?
yeah, I got married.
Man, you're gonna hear it after you get off the phone here.
Boy, yeah, you better hope we stay on a while.
You might wind up a ghost yourself after you hang up.
I don't think so.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, wow.
Well, it says here, Dad, that the Jersey Devil, it's an urban legend, and it's been happening since the 1700s. And it says that this child was born out of this cult thing, and
Yeah.
it grew to have like hooves and wings and horns and a tail. So maybe if this, I don't know, if this thing is true, maybe this was the same thing kind of that was holding your back bumper with its
hooven, its hooves.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it has.
That car was built like a tank.
Yeah, those cars back
mean,
then were, yeah.
40,
Yeah, you could bounce those cars off a
43,
mountain.
Yeah.
49.
It was a 49?
Plymouth.
Wow.
Wow.
That thing was a tank.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy,
That's amazing.
man.
That's insane.
Insane, Dad, you know?
Crazy. But I wasn't too happy moving in the country, but you know, I had to get out of that city. That city was you were bound to get shot or something. Because I was walking down the street and we had Penny with us,
Oh, yeah.
and the guy comes running past me with the gun in his hand. He's chasing this other guy. He shot him dead, you know.
Wow. In front of you?
So, you know, it's best to do. Just walk away from it. I didn't see nothing.
Did you?
Holy cow.
Did this actually happen in front of you?
Yeah.
You never told me about this.
You did?
And I was a kid.
Oh,
Well,
it was like Kensington and Clearfield.
oh, I think you did say something about this, but I was like a little kid at the
And
time.
I had to go to court, and they treat me like a criminal.
Oh, I do
said,
remember this.
This ain't gonna happen again.
Wow, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally forgot about that, Dad.
Damn.
Wow. So you were like, screw this. I mean, it's not even worth it.
I wouldn't go back there on a dime, you know.
Oh, I hear you.
I wouldn't go on a bet, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Big Philly Mike, thanks for joining us tonight,
Big
dude.
Philly from
Philly.
From Philly.
Concha. No, he's not in Philly anymore. He's in Conshohocken.
Conshohocken.
God, I swear I caught that back in
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, it's like totally out of Philly. It's like a fucking half an hour outside Philly.
Okay. It's fun to say. I know
Mike's
that much.
living the Conshohocken life, baby. Don't forget to
Right.
check out Last Flight Brewing Company here in Jefferson
Absolutely.
City, Missouri.
That's right.
Don't forget to check out In the Groove. They are at their new location, 708 Jefferson Street in
Jamie.
Jeff City.
Shout out to Jamie.
Right? Shout out to Jamie. Find him online on Facebook at In the Groove Vinyl.
That's
And
right.
obviously, if you're listening to us right now, well, you found us on the podcast.
Congratulations.
Or a podcast
'cause
platform.
This is the end of the night.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, but
So-
thanks for listening.
Congratulations, you made it to the end.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we really appreciate all
Absolutely.
the love that everybody's been giving us lately on social media.
And man, we've been
and
getting
everything.
a lot too. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Keep it coming, guys. We'll keep the episodes coming.
Absolutely.
See you next time.
See you next week.
See you next week, bitches.
Come on.
Thanks for listening to The Old 77.